Hello, my friends. David Abron here with today's message of enjoy the journey, not the destination. And I know we've all heard that before, and I'm just like you. I've heard it a million times, and all of this stuff. But as we get more into chasing down our true purpose, putting out great value to the marketplace, it becomes more and more obvious of what this really means. And I wanted to share that with you today. I had a few conversations with some team members of mine on this subject, and it's very empowering. And so here it is. You focus on the journey, not the destination, because our destination is, let's say our goals are to make $20,000 a month. Let's say that's the destination, for example. And if we continue to focus on the destination or the result, 20 grand a month, 20 grand a month, we then lose sight of a couple things happen. We lose sight of the journey of being in the moment, and we're always focused on the destination, on the result. And when that happens, we're radiating this result, 20 grand a month, 20 grand a month, and we don't have it yet. And so the universe is responding back, and we become frustrated. We become frustrated very quickly because we're not there yet, versus focusing on the journey and really being in tune with where we are right now, and realizing that the journey, that every step of the way is necessary to get to the result. So if you want 20 grand a month and you have a plan, and we're not talking about putting a plan into action and dealing with obstacles and all that stuff for this moment, and yet when you focus on the journey and you realize that there's work to be done, you have to set things up, you have to get into the trenches and work and get the systems up and running, tweak them out, split test, get things happening before you actually get to that result of 20 grand a month. And so being in the moment, working really hard, knowing that you're perfectly on course for that result, knowing that where you are today in this moment, where you are today in this moment is exactly where you should be. And being good with that and radiating that out, then the universe feeds back to you and lets you know that yes, you are in the right place. They confirm for you that you are perfectly in the right place. The universe will present opportunities, etc. When you're in tune with where you should be and you're comfortable with it and you look at the big picture. Other things that happen when you focus on the result is that others around you will be like, are you making 20 grand a month yet? Are you making 20 grand a month yet? Are you doing right? If you focus on the result and radiate that, then that's what's going to come back at you. And again, it's frustrating, and it's not in congruence really with where you need to be. The journey is very important to focus on and realize that wherever you're at right now is perfectly where you need to be. And keeping that destination in mind, have it written, in your office, in your room, or wherever you're working somewhere, so that you're constantly energized by it, you're focused by it, your why is there, and yet realize where you are right now is perfectly where you need to be. And that is our message for today, and it's very powerful, particularly when you begin to get frustrated because you haven't reached your goals yet, etc. Look at where you are, where you were, and where you're going, and that's very, very powerful. And realize that all of the work that you're doing, that you may not be getting paid for or may seem somewhat pointless, ludicrous, whatever you want, is part of the big picture and needs to get done so that you can enjoy that destination. So, Dave Abron here, reminding you to really focus on the journey, enjoy the process, and the destination is imminent. Keep it in mind, keep it in focus, and yet be concentrated on where you are today. Put a ton of value in everything you do. And I want to hear about some of your journeys. I want to hear about some of the challenges and the successes you're having. Simply put your comments below, sharing like this so others can get the message, and I will be sure to respond back to your comments, and I will look forward to chatting with you soon.